What's up, gang? So here's the warm-up that we're beginning on Thursday, April 22nd. It's going to begin down towards the floor. We're going to get into a little squat bounce. So just drop down as low as you feel comfortable first thing coming in, and we're just bouncing. And I know everyone comes in here with various states of feeling physical, so if you come in and you know that squatting is just not something that you're usually fresh with when you come in, feel free to put something underneath your heels, like a bumper or some metal plates, or even, I know Coach Butters uses the PVC pipe. Elevate your heels and it'll make it so that your ankles are temporarily more flexible, which is often the limiter for getting down in here, or at least alleviate some of the requirement on your hips. So if that allows you to be a little bit more relaxed and kind of springy in this movement, then it's where you want to be for this type of thing. So try not to force, flat feet if it doesn't allow you to just relax into the movement. So we're bouncing down here. We'll say 50 to 100 of them. Embrace the ambiguity there. Then we're going to do similar, ostrich bounce. We're just bouncing. Again, we're going to do quite a few of these. Trying to keep your legs straight. If that means you have to bounce off your feet or even off your shins, try and find that level of springiness. And see, if you're used to doing these and you have some experience with it, find ways where you can introduce maybe a little bit of moving or some extra levels of interest or complexity here, where when you're weightless, you can kind of move the feet in a way that kind of challenges you to play with the rhythm, play with the springiness of it. You could even allow your hands to go further back if you have the flexibility, or move your feet slowly inward on rhythm and let the hands go out to the sides. Again, have some fun. If you're new to it, just focus on keeping the legs straight and the bounce happening at the bottom there. But if you want to start to explore a little bit, why the heck not? Nice. After about 1,000 of those, we're going to get some boneless. So just take some time to allow the body to just relax into this twisting motion. I know when I start off with it, no matter what time of the day, no matter what mindset I come in with, I'm usually a little bit guarded through here and a little bit kind of tight. So the more you do it, and the more you kind of focus on letting go of some of that tension, it prepares you for a little bit more open movement, and that's what the warm-up's about. So take your time here, don't rush it, we're not doing reps, it's just finding a little bit of openness, a little bit of empty arms, being able to coordinate and twist from the lower body and then rotating on the axis of our spine. Try and keep your eyes straight forward for this. If it helps you maintain some of that upright posture, allow yourself to breathe. Nice. Then, to keep up with the twisting motion, we've all done this before, we're going to twist, twist, round, and arch. Just keeping up with some of the twisting and folding and bending that we've been doing with all the bridge rotations. Just our daily kind of check-in with the spine. Let's make it 5 cycles through. Remember, when you twist and reach, I want you to get to a straight arm wherever that is, and you should be doing it without the help of momentum. So get to wherever you're going to get, maybe pause for just a moment. Whenever you're doing this one, you want to be caught moving when we transition to the next stage. So if you're someone who gets through it quickly, go for a 6th or a 7th cycle through. Like I said, meant to be kind of getting the most out of this, so if you're caught kind of waiting for the rest of the group, just keep yourself moving. It's a good habit to get into. Okay, so we're going to do some standing knee raises. 3 different directions, 3 times through, 3 legs. No, we only have 2 legs. So the three different directions are, one, you're going to raise in front of you as high as you can, bring it back down. Second one, you're going to turn the foot out, raise it as high as you can out to the side. Third one is you're just going to keep your knee bent, but reaching back and as high as you can with the knee. Similar to like a single leg deadlift, but we don't have to touch the ground. We're more interested in how high can we raise the knee behind you. Then we'll try the other side. Lift it up, down, turn your foot out, lift it up, down, going back. High as you can get that knee, and back down. Now when you do this, a couple of things I'm looking for. Number one is I want the balancing leg to remain as straight as you can. And then number two, wherever the highest position you can get to is, I want it to be a place where you can pause for just a moment. So not enough to kind of throw it up. In fact, that's the exact opposite of what we want. We want to raise it up under control, pause, and come back down. Same thing for this side. We're going to raise it up as high as you can, pause, come back down, then we're going to go back. Raise it as high as you can, and come back down. Like I said, the height will be dependent on A, the hip that's lifting, and B, the leg that's supporting. So if in order to get this high, you have to bend your lower leg, maybe drop it back down a little bit to keep that balancing leg straight for now. And when you slow it down and give yourself a couple of those parameters, you start to feel where the challenge actually lies and where maybe some of the weaker areas that we're actually trying to activate or illuminate really are. Stick my foot up into the lion's teeth there behind me. That's what I'm talking about. Don't rush it. It's only 3 cycles through on each leg. You could easily do this for 10 minutes and get a lot out of it. Come on, I gotta end on a better note than that. Nice. Then we're gonna do some Gibbon swings. Remember, just an arm swing going back and forth, but incorporating your whole body. So the torso through your legs should look a lot like a kettlebell swing, and we're just letting the body go here. So trying to incorporate the full body together here, because we're about to get creative and a little bit more organic with what we're doing here with our last piece of the warm-up. So let those arms swing. Breathe as you go with it, and get everything kind of working in unison. Your body's going to be more receptive to some kind of open-ended skills and the rest of what we have going on today. If we can start to connect it more deliberately. Maybe we'll do between 15 and 20. If you weren't counting, just start over. Nice. All right, last piece. We're all going to have soccer balls, or maybe tennis balls if we decide to switch it up on you. But we're going to go 3 minutes, and we'll start here. Maybe we'll make it for longer, maybe shorter, depending on the day. But all we're trying to do here is we're going to hold it out in front. We're going to drop it in front of you. That was the worst attempt at demonstrating I think I've done on video. So, got to concentrate when you do this. You're going to drop the ball and try and dribble it just one time using the bottom of your foot. You'll find that with a very simple drill like this, there's a lot of room for A, challenge, and B, exploration. But the basic concept is this. Drop it, hit it. Drop it, hit it. A lot of ways, oh yeah, we got a good dead spot right there. A lot of ways you can grow with this, and I'll give you a few ideas here. But the basic, very, very beginning is start with your dominant foot, and if you have to, just kind of go several reps in a row on one foot, and then try the same thing on your non-dominant side. That's fine. If you can get to the place where it makes sense to alternate each time, that's cool. If you can find a way to kind of keep the feet moving in some sort of rhythm and switch feet, it makes it a little bit better. And if you can play with the idea of what it would mean to alternate feet without even using the hands, or even keep the same foot without the use of the hand. I want you to move in that direction. Don't rush there. We want to find a way to keep moving for about, like I said, 3 to 5 minutes. But always helps to begin with simple, basic tasks. Is something we're going to do every day, so don't feel like you have to run the full gamut of what we have there available on day one. But just getting familiar with what it requires to lift your hip, find the coordination so that you are striking down at the apex. Lots and lots of gold here. If the ball shoots off somewhere, just, politely excuse yourself, grab the ball, come back to your space, and have some fun with it. Enjoy.